According to the Natya Shastra, ancient Sanskrit text, or the performing arts which was in 200 BC, where Indian classical dances are comprised of three main aspects, namely Nritta and Nritya and Natya. Nritta is the illustration of rhythm. Nritya is the illustration of poetry with graceful movements. And Natya is the abhinaya or the expressions. And all these three is the backbone of Indian classical dances and also paintings that you see. So the next number is Lat Ulji, choreographed and conceptualized in a modern contemporary format by Guru Anjali Desai. This piece is an assimilation of various intricate Kathak steps intertwined with depictions of a Naika or an actress. In the next piece, Radha is the Naika and her lover is Lord Krishna, who steals her clothes while she bathes. Radha pretending to be angry but simultaneously enjoying her lover Krishna's advances. A game of love. Radha hears the mesmerizing Lord Krishna's flute, making Radha forget her own existence, delving into the passion and overpowering love for her Lord Krishna. Music credit, song Lat Ulji, artist Shri. And this is the surprise element that Parthvi cues everyone in her invite video. So, ladies and gentlemen, Lat Ulji.
Baba
That was fantastic, ending with a dhamaka. Can you imagine spinning so many times and then become steady? It is very, very difficult, extremely difficult. And so, today with that number, she has actually graduated. But we will... Yay! Next, we will have the ceremony where her Guruji hands over the plaque. Guru Anjali Desai. I'm sure she's a proud Guru today, right? Anjali? Let me introduce you to Anjali Desai. Anjali Shah graduated in Kathak dance from Akhil Gandharva Mahavidyalaya in 1998 under the tutelage of Srimati Asha and Archana Joglekar. She has toured internationally to perform dance as a soloist as well as a member of ballet company to represent history of India. A full-time working professional with a master's degree in information management, she has embraced Kathak as her passion. She is the founder of Ritanjali Institute of Dance and has actively taught dance for the past 15 years. Anjali strives to carry classical medium beyond cultural boundaries. She lends interesting touches to her choreography. For example, she incorporated 9 human emotions or Navrasas. In the grim tale version of Cinderella, the popular fairy tale, combined rasas in the Aladdin story, presented Naikas first in a traditional format and then the same rasa fused with a modern Naika, giving it a contemporary twist. From this, we know she choreographs pieces that presents Kathak in a very innovative format while still maintaining the sanctity and purity of the art form without diluting the traditional form. So congratulations, Anjali Desai, and congratulations, Parthvi Harde. Like Guru, like Shishya, talent and beauty and the smarts. So clap for both of them. And as per tradition, I would call upon Parthvi to invite her Guru, Anjali Desai, and after Guru Anjali Desai's speech and the graduation ceremony, Parthvi, the star of tonight, would like to thank her audience, her family, her inspirational Guru, and she will talk about that journey she has taken to accomplish this. So Parthvi.
Hi everyone, I can't really see any of you right now, it's all just black, so I'm going to act like I'm speaking to all of you and making eye contact with all of you. I can't believe it's over. I don't know what I'm going to do with my life now, but I had the most fun on this stage in years, and I hope that that was portrayed. I want to first start thanking Rupanjana Auntie for this wonderful presentation she put on. All of my pieces have been elated and added to the drama and theatrics because of her words and the way she carries herself and everything that she's done for this show. She has put hours and hours, and her work is phenomenal, and I have not met an MC like her. So I'd like to thank her once more for just a wonderful job and for making the show extremely special.
Thank you so much. It was a privilege.
Thank you.
Such a hard-working girl. Thank you.
So now on to my guru. If there are three people you need to give credit to for this show, it is my parents and her. She has, I don't even have words to describe how much effort she has put into this show. It is her baby as much as it is mine. And what you saw here, every single piece would not have happened if it wasn't for her constant ability and creativity that oozes out of her. She has never denied a suggestion of mine. We may have gone back and forth on plenty of things, but she has never said, no, Parthvi, my way or the highway. She has always been open to suggestions, and she is a true baton of what the art form of Kathak is. And from her, I have learned so much discipline, enthusiasm, passion, dedication, commitment. All of these qualities you describe me with are because she's instilled them in me. This whole process started in February, and I cannot have imagined it without doing it with anyone else. She is the reason, and she is the reason I am the dancer I am today. So I would like to call her up on stage so, I can thank her too.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Again, I can't see any one of you. But I wanted to thank everyone to take this time this evening. Come experience with us the beautiful form of Kathak, which you've just seen Parthvi perform today. Nrityanjali Institute of Dance, which is my school, started about 15 to 16 years back. We've graduated a lot of students, and the quality you're seeing today I'm so proud to say this is the quality we've always maintained with every child who's touched the stage here. It's always taught to them that it's a privilege to be on this stage, and it's your karma to dance today. And I saw that in Parthvi today. It was so well exemplified. I am super proud of her. Congratulations, Parthvi. And yes, while I say this, nobody's able to fathom the journey that we go through, not only to conceptualize, but also to put it in action. From conceptualizing to the execution by the student is a lot of gap, and can be a lot of gap if the child does not understand and imbibe the values, the culture that comes with it. And as experienced by y'all, and again, it's a pride to say that every child that has performed has come with beautiful values from their parents, the commitment that the parents put in to take their kids to Chinmaya Mission or Gen Center, where Parthvi's gone for years. I probably think since they were kids, learned all the beautiful values, but it comes to life in these pieces because they've been able to internalize those characters and feel the culture, feel the characters before being able to put it in action. And I do congratulate, I do appreciate the amount of effort that the parents have put into Parthvi. You can see the values, the beauty of what she's imbibed in this. One more round of applause for that. It's definitely not been an easy journey, but I am very proud today to say that Parthvi has done a beautiful job, not only as a Kathak dancer, but even as a person. The person that I've unfounded from just the process has been so gratifying, and that's my biggest gift when I finish any Rangmanch, is the gift of having those kids around me that are almost like my kids, like Ria here. She's from our school, and these kids are with me since they're probably started going to like kindergarten, and I've seen them grow in not only in inches but also in their maturity and their knowledge, and And the value they bring to me is what they come back with. Auntie, I did this, and Auntie, I did this for college application. It's so much knowledge that goes back and forth between in the process. It's very gratifying. It's a lot of fun. Last but not the least, I want to give very huge applaud to not only Parthvi, which I had spoke enough about, but her parents in this process of the Rangmanch, the preparations, the amount of effort they have put in tirelessly through every single detail of this show. It would not have been possible without their contributions and their amazing participation, due to which this show is today what it has been. So thank you again, Dhwani and Hemang. I really appreciate all your help. Thank you all the volunteers, and again, thank you so much for coming this evening. Hope you have a great evening. I'm not going to make this any longer. See you all outside then. Thank you. Yes, I'll put this back.
Oh no, people are leaving. Don't leave.
Okay, I think we should go on to
Okay, bear with me for like 5 minutes, please. I just have a lot of thank yous to say, and I need to thank a lot of people because, my parents did it, but I need to do it. So, as a dancer, there are two hopes that I had. One was that when you see me, you feel like dancing. And I really, really hope that is what I accomplished tonight. And the other hope is that I hope to make every dance seem effortless, almost as if whoever was on the stage could do the same thing I did. Regardless of how much work we put in, it is the idea that everything that we do can be achieved through hard work and dedication. So I'm just going to say all my thank yous because, they're important. Thank you to all of you. Thank you so much. To a dancer, an audience's approval is everything, and this is every single piece, every single chair, food, makeup, hair, jewelry, all has been done in the name of you. That whether you enjoy it, because this is who we dance for, what's the point in dancing in front of a mirror every day in your pajamas? It doesn't get you anywhere. This is what really matters, and thank you so much for coming out. Thank you to all the kind words all of you said. I didn't want to cry, but I did, and I'm very mad at you all for that, but thank you again. So I just, I'm going to say all my thank yous really quickly. Thank you really, really, really a lot to Pradeep uncle and Ramesh uncle. Both of you have been here earlier than I was, and you are my second and third and fourth fathers, maybe even as the same level as my dad, maybe a little bit lower, but you've raised me, and you're, all of the love you've given me, I wish to play forward one day, because I cannot thank you enough for everything you've done. Archnandi, thank you so much. She has been the one who's constantly been like, are you eating? Are you eating? Do you need anything? Do you need me to feed you? She's been great and incredible. Preetalanti, Paralanti, thank you. And yes, Archnanti again for coordinating all the speeches. Thank you to Meghanti for all decorations. They turned out phenomenal, and I cannot thank you enough. To Rahul uncle and Shekhar uncle, I am very mad they didn't get to see any of the show because they have been preparing food outside, so I have to make sure they sit down and see the show because they are very important to me. To Monal uncle for sound, he has been constantly giving me compliments this entire night, and he is one of the biggest reasons I got through the show, or else I would have been a nervous wreck. To Chintan uncle and Chandni auntie for your dedication and love to what Gurudev and Bappa does, and it is a constant inspiration to me. Thank you so much for being such true beacons of love and selflessness. To all of my friends who spoke, who have constantly been asking, Parthvi, are you ready? Parthvi, Parthvi, Parthvi. They freaked me out as much as I freaked them out, but it was great. To Trisha, back in the lights, everything you saw up here, all of this production was her. All the coordination, all the lights, please make sure you thank her. To Indu auntie, to Shovna, to Ria, Nakasha, thank you. The only reason my dress changes happened today were because they were there. Everything went impeccably, and it's because their planning was absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much to Nadia for makeup. She has been an awesome person to deal with, and I am so glad that we didn't choose anyone else. Thank you so much to Shreyas, Uncle, for the opportunity and the time he took out of his day to deal with me and to handle my bad beats and off beats, and it's been a truly, truly inspiring session with you to see how in love he is with his art, and that's been a true inspiration for me. Car rides to your sessions and at your sessions were probably one of my fondest memories of this whole process. To obviously Anjali Auntie for, everything. This is her show. To Urbanjana Auntie again for being an incredible MC. To Om Uncle and Anita Auntie, thank you so much. We had no idea what it meant to put on a Rangmanch until they came into our lives and told us everything we needed to do, which was really great and really helpful, and this show would not have happened without them. To the videographers, thank you so much. I'm really excited to see what you have in store for us. To also Leilani for the awesome, supplies for decorations. And then last but not, and Manvi. Manvi, you're great. I love you a lot. You truly are the one person I would want next to me if the world was falling apart. To all my family that came out, thank you, Rani Masi, Deepa Masi, Smita Masi. I can't believe it's an awesome feeling being the reason that family comes together. I'm so honored and happy that you are here on this day, and I hope I made you proud. And lastly, to my parents, please do not give me a compliment tonight without complimenting them in turn. Nothing I do would have happened, nothing I do, nothing I say, nothing I act, and nothing I dance would be without their help. They have been constant people in my life, and for their ability to say, hey, Mom and Dad, I want to join dance, and hey, Mom and Dad, I want to do this Rangmanch. Never did they question. I might have questioned it, like, oh gosh, can I do this? Like, oh, this is a really big, task, financially planning everything that's going on in our lives. And they're like, Parthvi, why are you worrying? Just do it. It's something you want to do, and why? And just their constant support and their constant ability, they've never questioned anything I've ever done. And I would not trade you two for anything in this world. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. Everything I did on this stage was to make you proud, and I really hope I made you proud. Thank you so much again for coming out. It's meant the world to me.
It was from the heart. And she did not forget a single person. She took time to write down their names and thank, because in this kind of busyness you tend to forget, but I marked that she never forgot a single person. And yes, we will dance inspired by you. Thank you. And thank you, audience, a lot, because it is true that it takes a village to raise a child.